Hey, good Monday morning. Jumping into it right away. Let me just kind of go over what happened last week. Um, I don't remember clearly all the positions I had. But I think I closed out for disclosure, I closed out my Amazon position. I think I took like a $400 loss on that. Here's just a quick overview. So I took this, I think it was like a $400 around that level loss. I was playing this bear flag, but my timing was wrong. I couldn't keep sitting on it any longer because I have it expiring in probably 2 weeks or so, and because of theta, which eats away at the time decay, that's what mainly ate away all my profit, or just made me take all that loss because all this consolidating back and forth without making a move in my direction, I was losing time, and time is money, right? So I ended up having to cut that loss on Friday because I did not want to sit through Saturday and Sunday and take a 2 additional days worth of loss with it not moving at all because it's the weekend. And it expires in about it expires on like the 18th of February. Yeah, so I got like 3 weeks, but in options world, as it gets closer to the expiration date, the theta eats it up like very exponentially. So it's very quick. Before you know it, it'll be all gone. So sitting flat isn't going to do anything for me. I was anticipating a move with like a quick bounce up, dead cat bounce. Didn't work. That's fine. We did close out our last ASML position for around close to like a $400 to $500 profit. So you know what? That evens out, right? I think we also did we did cut our losses on VXX, which is the that was probably like another $200. So I was kind of anticipating like this wedge, right? And it was gonna it still has a chance to go up too, but again, everything is kind of like I can't wait for theta anymore, and that's what eventually gets me to to cut my losses because I'm waiting for this wedge, right? And in terms of the VIX, so the VXX, if you remember, the VXX is the VXX is the SPY volatility contract. So whenever the VIX is above like 20, it's usually like calls for more volatility, and we already know that volatility is taking over the market, and it's going to be here for a while. So with that said, you can see all this volume. We're in like a consolidation phase, like just like this is happening, right? It just wasn't breaking up fast enough. I sat all last week on that and Amazon and stuff like that, and yesterday was last week was a very flat week. So what kind of happens then is like we're just losing out on theta. People are selling their contracts because they don't want to wait for theta either to eat up their contracts if they know it's going to be a sideways market. I just should have made that decision sooner. I was really hoping for a quick consolidation pop back up because of just because of volatility, but it was not happening. Earnings is definitely playing its part in keeping markets steady for now. Possibly move after the big earnings plays and making sure that all the big guys are settled, because like the main ones keeping the markets open were Microsoft, Apple, Tesla had okay, and then we got Amazon this week and a few other names, big names. So that's what that was. That's actually very bullish right there too. Okay, so we are going to watch this bear flag play upside. Possible test down 355, maybe bounce from there. Let's kind of watch that. So here's our play. It's got this bear flag going. It's gonna give a bearish. It's gonna fake out the bears downside with this 355 support. If it holds the support, then we'll go on the upside. So there's the breakdown of the flag. It practically tested it. Will it hold back up here? Then we need to get in at some 3. Okay. Let's see how this one. Let's watch this next 3 bars. So that's 1, 2, and then we'll wait for the third one. This one is. Oops. Yeah, okay. If it comes back in range, we're in for the short. What I think we might see then is come back in range with a consolidation here, which will then kind of complete this kind of head and shoulders deal going on. If it comes back in range, otherwise, if it has a nice healthy bounce off this support, we might see some more upside. Let's wait for these next candles to form. It's got to be somewhat indicative of a nice bounce, though. When it's this strongly bearish, though, it's not probably not ideally the best time to get in. So if this candlestick closes back into the range, we'll look for a bounce at 354. Which consolidation, maybe a full consolidation, maybe just a tap and go with like a leg down. So back in range and play. Mark, this candlestick is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now there goes the bounce up. And now 354 is going to hold. So all right, we're back to bearish movement. We're taking these contracts and let's run with it. All right, we're in there. Stop loss is above the 9. I didn't get to size up my position. I probably would have grabbed an extra. I have 5 contracts open. I probably would have grabbed an extra like 2 or 3 contracts to make it 8 contracts in total or so. But hey, maybe for the better I didn't, right? That is a really nice pull back up. That is a very bullish. All right, our stop loss is going to be right here. We kind of want to think about this holding that level as a support. Damn, they're coming in hot. We're down 83. There you go, and we're out. Wait, let's wait. If it can't break a new high. Will it break a new high? Sometimes these big momentum moves like that are bark no bite. That is very crazy though. Look at that shit go. Holy fuck. All right. All right. So let's see when this thing turns around. If it turns around. That was a good bear trap. Holy shit. All right. We out? Are we out? Some people got to take their cells there. Holy ripper. All right. Now it's not funny. There we go. And watch it turn around. Now it's going to fucking turn around too. Okay, so here's where we went wrong. When it made this bearish push down, and then it held this level, right? We should have waited for it to tap this and confirm that, okay, the bulls couldn't take it back up above this level. What we didn't do is we didn't wait for confirmation to tell us, hey, yes, this is now the resistance again. So thus they probably just selling here. This was a bear trap completely. All the bears that then got in for this play took it out. I mean, it's very, everything was bullish. That was our move, right? I guess we should have stuck with it. We should have stuck with, hey, this is a bear flag breakdown. I was boneheaded in the fact that I thought it was going to do the 355 bounce before it came back up. And then when I saw it failed that 355 and it dug all the way down here, I said, hey, it's going to come back in range. The range is a better play. But nobody else thought so. So, okay, here's a big momentum. Look at that thing run. We should have, let's see what we. Okay, so if we looked at the bigger move, we would have seen that very clear 38.2 level for that full run right there. Look at where it's sat. We should have actually placed our fibs there because that actually is a very healthy pullback then in that sense. Oh well, 200. Here it is, guys. 225 loss on the day. That's okay. We had a really good week. The week before, we took some losses. We took some losses last week for swing trades. That is, when the market likes to pivot and move around like that, that's where it mainly takes you out. You know, when it changes from bearish to bullish, and you gotta like start dumping all your bearish positions then and start going the other way and start swinging the other way. Oh well, it is what it is. The losses are just, it's all nominal. We took that 225 loss. That is perfectly fine. It's just a number. And hey, the nice thing though for me is that at least we're seeing some direction again, because this wasn't any clear direction. We weren't sure whether we were going to go up or down. And we will watch the market for the rest of the day to see if the direction continues to be bullish. Or we'll see move back down again. Earnings season is definitely going to play a part in all this fluctuations. 4 hour, we can get rid of that. 4 hour, you know, we were seeing it float around that 50, so we should have kind of anticipated possibly a break above. But now we kind of have to figure out where's the next move, where's the next resistance, and we can kind of play that move. Spreads are getting larger. Okay, yeah, sorry. That was it. 225 loss, right? Let me just double check. Oh, yep. 225 loss on the day, guys. That is perfectly okay. We are still up for the month. And sure, we're like not where we were last week. We're down pretty much like at the tops. We were like probably almost $1,000 up from where we are now. But $1,000 comes and goes really quick in trading. Can't think about it like that. Can't get discouraged. We just got to flip our strategy quick and get with the trend. So that's the end of the video. It's 9:12. We made our day trade already. Now it's kind of just that pivotal point where I need to reassess the market. The direction has changed, you know, from bearish to possibly just a quick little pullback on the way up, which then I'll have to flip again. When it trends down again, if there's some uncertainty. But that all being said, the video is done today. We took a $225 loss. We had a great week last week and the week before that, I believe. So, hey, we need to take a breather. You can't keep winning, right? And I will see you guys next trade, I believe, tomorrow. Thanks for watching.